Stephen Colbert's interview with Elon Musk took a shocking turn that no one in the audience or watching at home saw coming. What started as a seemingly cordial and intriguing discussion ended in a heated confrontation that forced Colbert to make the bold decision of kicking Musk off the set. Entirely, Musk entered the studio to roaring applause, with Colbert enthusiastically introducing the tech billionaire and CEO of multiple companies. The crowd was eager to hear updates on space travel, AI and Tesla innovations, and at first the conversation went smoothly, with Colbert asking his usual clever and insightful questions. However, things began to go sideways when the topic shifted toward social responsibility and the implications of Musk's decisions on everyday people. Colbert brought up recent criticisms about employee treatment at Tesla and controversies surrounding X, formerly Twitter, which seemed to make Musk visibly uncomfortable. Trying to defend himself, Musk responded with a sharp tone, dismissing some of the reports as media exaggeration and accusing Colbert of buying into what he called mainstream misinformation. Colbert pushed back calmly but firmly, asking for clarity on the allegations rather than deflective responses. The exchange quickly grew more tense, with Musk interrupting Colbert multiple times and the host retaliating with sarcastic remarks that drew nervous laughter from the audience. Musk's frustration was obvious, and he eventually called Colbert's approach biased and unprofessional. Colbert then addressed the elephant in the room head-on, stating that while he respects Musk's achievements, he also has a responsibility as a host to ask the tough questions that others are afraid to ask. Musk retorted by saying he wasn't there to be ambushed or lectured. As the clash escalated, Musk raised his voice, questioning whether Colbert even understood the complexities of running global companies, and suggested that late-night comedians should stick to jokes instead of trying to play journalists. The audience gasped as the tension reached its peak. Colbert stood his ground, saying that being a public figure comes with accountability and that Musk couldn't expect praise without scrutiny. The two talked over each other for a few seconds before Colbert calmly turned to the producers and said they were ending the segment early. He then looked Musk straight in the eye and told him he was no longer welcome on the show. Musk scoffed, stood up, and muttered something off mic before walking off the set. As the audience sat in stunned silence, the cameras cut to an unscheduled commercial break. When the show returned, Colbert offered a brief statement saying the interview didn't go as expected, but that difficult conversations are part of the job. He didn't mention Musk by name again, and the remaining guests seemed noticeably uneasy during their segments. Clips of the confrontation went viral within minutes. Social media platforms exploded with hashtags and reactions as people debated whether Colbert had gone too far or if Musk had shown a lack of humility and grace under pressure. Many viewers praised Colbert for holding Musk accountable and not shying away from the controversial topics, while others argued that Musk had been baited and treated unfairly in a setting that should have focused on innovation and inspiration. Meanwhile, statements from Musk's camp later described the experience as a setup and accused the show of prioritizing ratings over integrity. Neither side has agreed to a follow-up or apology, making it clear that this rift is unlikely to be repaired anytime soon. The event has sparked a larger conversation about the role of late-night television in handling powerful guests, and whether figures like Musk should be treated with kid gloves or challenged head-on in front of a national audience, regardless of whose side you're on. The clash between Stephen Colbert and Elon Musk has become one of the most unforgettable moments in the show's history, and a defining example of what can happen when power, ego, and accountability collide on live television.